Hi there, Internet. My name's Court, and you've got courtside seats for my review of Mother. Let's do it. Mother is the latest film from writer-director Darren Aronofsky. It's really difficult to qualify what genre this film is, but I'd say somewhere between a psychological thriller and a horror film. It stars Jennifer Lawrence, Javier Bardem, Ed Harris, Michelle Pfeiffer, the brothers Gleeson, Domhnall and Brian, and Kristen Wiig. A couple's relationship is tested when uninvited guests arrive at their home, disrupting their tranquil existence. So I got to see this today at the Toronto International Film Festival. Go Leafs, go! And the first thing I want to say is that this movie is not for everybody, and it's certainly not for the faint of heart. Like a lot of Darren Aronofsky movies, it's severely intense, it's frightening, and it's like viscerally uncomfortable at times. Now, I really liked the film, but I also saw people walking out of the screening that they paid like $30 to get into, and you know what? I can understand why they did. Now, this will be a spoiler-free review, but also after the screening, Darren Aronofsky came out and did a Q&A, and I'm going to try and put that up on my YouTube channel a little bit later, but be aware that Q&A does have spoilers, so just so you know. Alright, cool. The acting in this film is excellent. I'm very mixed on Jennifer Lawrence. Sometimes she can be really good. A lot of times, X-Men, excuse me, she really phones it in. She came to play in this movie. She's incredible in this film. Most of the movie is from her perspective. In fact, pretty much all of the movie is from her perspective, and she's raw, she's powerful. For me, it's the best performance I've ever seen her give. Javier Bardem is also really, really good. It's a very quiet performance for him for the most part. He's quiet, he's pensive, but once in a while he lets it out, and when he lets it out, it's intense. Michelle Pfeiffer is kind of snake-like, slithering through the scenes. She's predatory. She's amazing. Forgot how much I love Michelle Pfeiffer. And then my boy Ed Harris. I love Ed Harris, and he doesn't disappoint in this flick. He's not the big, super loud, powerful, emotional Ed Harris that we've seen many times. It's a very quiet performance. He's kind of a broken man, and he has a couple moments where he breaks down, and man, the guy just, he better get a Best Supporting Actor nomination for this movie. That's all I'm saying. Kristen Wiig's barely in the movie. I had seen that she was in the credits, and I forgot, and then she showed up, and I was like, oh, you're in this movie. But barely. She's probably got like 2 minutes of screen time, and her character in this movie really reminded me of her character and performance in The Martian. Kind of a similar thing. The pacing of this film is slow and methodical for 90 minutes, and then the last half hour is absolute insanity. And I don't mean just what's going on, but I mean just the pacing of it is like just bang, bang, bang. It's nuts. But yeah, what's going on is also nuts. Now, the score in this movie is pretty well non-existent. I don't really think there was much music at all. Aronofsky actually talked about this in the Q&A after the screening, saying he didn't want to use score for this movie because score kind of tells you how to feel. You know, you put a piece of sad music, oh, I'm supposed to be sad now. He didn't want to do that. He wanted to let the story and the characters and the performances speak for themselves. The sound design, however, in this movie is phenomenal. Someone breaks a glass and it like rings out for quite some time. It's all very organic, very high in the mix. It's very atmospheric, and the whole film takes place in this house. And the sound design almost makes the house come alive, almost as a key character to the film itself. There's so much to unpack in this film. I think different people are going to take very, very different things from it. For me, I think one of the themes, and you know what, I don't think this is being spoilery, but I will put a spoiler warning up just to say these are a couple themes that I took from it, but I could be wrong, I don't know. But if you don't want to hear anything, just scrub ahead till the spoiler is gone from the screen and you're good. One of the themes I took from it was environmentalism. Another one was the trappings of fame and all that comes along with that. That's it, spoiler over. There was another thing that Aronofsky touched on during the Q&A, which was another major theme of the movie. I'm not going to tell you what it is. And I don't know if I would have caught it. Maybe I would have. I mean, I just got out of the movie a couple hours ago, and there's a lot in the movie, so I'm still processing, but maybe I would have figured it out eventually, maybe not. But there's something he put in there that, after he explained it, I was like, oh my God, that's brilliant. It's so smart, but it's woven into the story in such a way that you just don't even notice. I think some people will say that this movie is overly indulgent and even pretentious, and I could see why some people would think that. Personally, I thought it was really smart, really clever, and very, very good. Now, I don't have a proprietary rating system as of yet, so I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to give Mother, and I think I'm going to give Mother a...
Now you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
out of 10. So now I want to know, what do you guys think? Are you looking forward to seeing Mother? Do you think it sounds a little too intense for you? Whatever your thoughts, hit the comments below. Let's discuss. If you enjoyed this review, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really enjoyed it. And hey, why not subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, entertainment news, trailer reactions, all that good stuff. If you want to subscribe, you can do so by clicking the Courtshake logo at the bottom right hand of your screen. I'll try and get that Q&A up as soon as possible. In the meantime, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.